Okay guys, I had some broken pieces here, these clips that go in here. You can see they are broken. This is loose, this one here, and there's one actually broken right off of here that holds the shroud. So I bought some stuff called Q-Bond. I used it on a Polaris Ace I have, and on the bed, and it worked fantastic. So I'm going to try it on these to repair these type of things here, on this plastic also, and see if it holds it, because you can see I have zip ties kind of holding this, and really would like to avoid having to buy a whole front piece. So we're going to give it a shot. First I got to go wash it. So Q-Bond basically comes as these 2 bottles of ultra strong super glue, and actually pretty damn big bottles, surprisingly enough, because most of the tubes, you know, when you get them, they're tiny and it's only a few drops really in them. And then this powdery substance that is a gray and a white one, and a gray and a black one, and it's just a powder in there, and that acts as an agent to bond stuff together. Tried it on the Ace, it seems to work. I have this one that's loose. I have one that's broken right off here, and another one that's broken off. So I'm going to try and bond these. These are for the headlights. See how that works, so I don't have to zip tie these damn things anymore. So at first I just put this glue on these right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean this. I'm going to take this one, I'm going to do the same thing here. I actually did clean this already, so I'm going to just put this and get this wet and bond this to it. I know you may not be able to see this, and try to bond that to it at first. And the next step is really going to be adding the powder substance. So I'm going to try and see if you can see this. I'm going to take this powder substance, I'm putting some on a screwdriver, and I'm going to just like pour it down in here. And then what you do from there is you just take this, you just put some drops on it. And you'll see it like it absorbs right in. I put the gray on there. It just absorbs right in. You can see it turns wet. And literally you just have to wait for a second or so. And the last thing I did, it like bonds right away. And it seems like this has done the same thing on this. I'm going to keep adding some all the way around, and then I'll also do some on the on this piece here. I'll have to flip it up on its side, because I'll do it on the flat parts. Now because this is hidden, I don't really care about color and looks of it, so I'm just adding this and then saturating it and let it keep building that up and letting that bond. That thing was, you know, that was a separate piece, and that's really bonded pretty hard. Okay, and you can see I just did those, actually, because I put this together a little wrong, it wasn't perfectly matched together. I just put tape on the backside, filled the whole crack with that the powder, and then put the glue in it. And you can see it's like bonds this thing pretty damn well. So I'm amazed at this stuff. I'm gonna do the other pieces, a couple other pieces that are cracked, and this holds the shroud. This is actually for the headlight, and I'm gonna put it back together. And I had an old cracked piece here, and that actually held pretty well with just the super glue, but I'm going to actually put some along this bond here and actually seal it some more. So just so you know, last time I tried to glue this, let it set overnight, had it clamped kind of to hold it. It actually, as soon as I started screwing it on, it came apart. Now I did not put it on exactly as I probably should have. It actually has a little bit of an angle to it, but filled it, glued it, and you can see this thing is holding. I already tightened it back up. Put these pieces back on. There's those screws there. These are the ones I had to put back on. You can see that one. You can see the buildup on that of the stuff I put in there. pretty amazing. This stuff is crazy. Okay, and you can see all done. The headlights work on. This is actually the one that was done. I reinforced the back side of this crack. That's all in there now. I'm pretty pleased with that stuff. It's pretty unbelievable. So took care of all the cracks, got rid of all the zip ties. Have one more piece now in the back to take care of, the tail light, and I'll be done.